Welcome to GISTUBE TV first. Let me just do that here. Subscribe to this channel. Just subscribe already. I mean, if you've been coming or you're new here, don't worry, you're in good hands, in safe hands. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video already. I promise you're going to enjoy.
Nigerian legendary singer. Honestly, that's how I will refer to him. If you agree now, you know. If you don't agree now, you sabi. Nigerian folk singer, the legend, beautiful Nubia, whose real name is Segun Akinlolu, has accused artist Yinka Ayefele and of course BBO of infringing on the copyright of his songs. 7 Lives, a song that was released as far back as 1997, 1998. It was a long time ago, way before these artists that is calling out, way before they released their own songs. BBO's song came out recently, while Yinka Ayefele's song came out as far back as 2012. That was his song, My Faith in God, Igbagbọ́ in 2012. And in 2026, when BBO released his song, Amen, titled Amen, beautiful Nubia decided to come out and speak and saying, why are people not learning to respect copyright, especially the so-called gospel musicians? People are asking why it has taken him this long to come out to speak. Others are saying, well, it's better that he has spoken out so that others will know to seek for the right to use someone else's intellectual property as time goes on. This is a topic that is very recurrent in the music space, not just in the gospel music space, in the music space as a whole. This was what he said. He said there was Yinka Ayefele with My Faith in God, Igbagbọ́ in 2012, and now someone called BBO with Ami this year. Both stole their melodies from our original song, 7 Lives. When will Nigerians, especially the so-called gospel musicians, learn to respect copyright? That was what he has said. That's what he said, rather. And people have different things to say about it. Like I mentioned, BBO's song came out 1997. I said BBO. Beautiful Nubia, his own song came out in 1997. And it has been a star since before. I mean, one of the people that has held the folk space because of the kind of song. Now, listen, that I did not say that they took his lyrics. He said the tone, the melody was what they took. Melody from his own song. That is, if you listen to Yinka Ayefele's song and listen to the particular BBO song, BBO is another gospel artist that became popular in the past year. That if you listen to both those songs and you play 7 Lives, it's very similar. The melody, the rhythm, and all of those things, that they took inspiration from it, but they did not acknowledge him. Somebody is now saying that stealing is stealing. You know, get another name. We can even call it thievery at this point. That why would they use his song, his melody? Some said it's an armless sampling. But if you look at it, it is an interpolation, sort of. It didn't sample it. They didn't sample it. Instead of copying a thing, that's interpolation. Instead of copying, you create something, recreate manually a part of an existing song, and then you insert it into your own song. You get. So they are saying, you can just say that it's just the progression that was taken, the progression, the beats, and all of those things. So let's see how it's going to. Let's see how it's going to end. If he's going to, maybe report the song and maybe take it off platforms, or maybe they are going to reach a legal agreement, because the artists have still not, both artists, Yinka Ayefele and beautiful BBO, I'm calling BBO, have not said anything. Another interesting thing though, was that in 2022, this BBO did a 2 minutes and 40-second cover rendition of 7 Lives. So it's obvious that, do you get, like, he had a fascination with 7 Lives. That is BBO. So for him to have taken inspiration or whatever and then interpolated this something in a song now, it's just like, yeah, heavy on your interest in 7 Lives and in the rhythm of 7 Lives that you took. Other person is saying, this is Olufowo saying, not to meddle, but the hard truth is that proof of similarity alone isn't sufficient to nail a copyright infringement claim. Two musical rhythms or notes are similar isn't authoritative to show that one copied another. That's what somebody said. Someone said, inspirations are gotten from past inspirations. That is how life works. Was your song sang word for word? If it does, you can sue. But if not, there's nothing wrong with it. Billions of people on earth. What you have in mind, someone already did. That is how recreation comes. But beautiful Nubia responded to this person and said, melody is part of music copyright. It is a global standard. Using the melody of another artist's song without authorization is copyright infringement, which is a legal offense. Another said, as someone that ate 7 Lives growing up, when I listened to BBO's Army, I felt beautiful Nubia's 7 Lives. That was the only time I listened to the song. I appreciate originality. So, a lot of persons have, lots of persons have varying opinions. Some are saying, well, you can't blame him for thinking like that and saying he might want to take legal action. Others are saying it's not that serious. It's something you can let go. But in recent time, we've seen some of our global artists, at least, giving credit where credit is due. Adekunle Gold had to go find, Yinka Ayefele himself before using his lyrics, and then they even made him recreate, do a song with him because he wanted to use his lyrics. But that boy had to go, take right from Tony Braxton to use a song. We've seen things like that nowadays, right? That these people are beginning to take it seriously, the legal part of making music. So, beautiful Nubia calling them out, I don't think is really something that is rude of him or anything. I think it's something that maybe could have just written to them officially, and I'm sure they also have a legal team that would take care of things like that. And they can now come and say, oh, we've settled, and oh, this thing happened, please let's be careful next time. Or, copyright, let's take the right measures and all of those things. And if they have an argument against it, they can come and say, oh, this was how we reserved it and all of those things. But yeah, he has officially called them out to say, do not take out of my song, you do not have permission to use my melody, right? And it's arguable because his was released in 1997. The next song came out like 10 years later, if not 12 years later, So it's arguable rather that they took inspiration from him. He has a point. But I'd like to hear from you in the comment section, guys. Talk to me there. Let me know what you guys think. Right, about this copyright. You're taking from my song, you've taken from another person's song, you've taken from my lyrics, you've taken my beat, you've taken my this, you've taken my that. Because there's some songs that when these first notes start playing, I think it's another song, and then the lyrics come out, and then I'm like, oh, so it's this song, it's very similar to this other song, right? Maybe at the back end the artist already reached an agreement. Maybe that's what has happened, but it's something that happens a lot in the music space. But I'd like to hear what you guys think in the comment section. Like I said, thank you for watching this one. Like it if you enjoyed it, share family and friends. I'll be waiting for you in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.